Look, webcam set up? No. Bit of a balls up, really. Let's get this sorted out, shall we, guys and girls? Be good, wouldn't it? There we are. That'll do. That'll do for Swiss cheese. Hey guys, right. So, this is going to help. Just going to wash me out even further. Yeah, just a tad. So I am on the workshop PC basically for me. My little workshop, my little area. You guys are going to be able to see it in a moment. I'm just going to track down to the Fallout. So what you can see, I'll go on to this one. What you can see here, oh, that's a tiny little, what's going on there? Let's just bring you out. You know what? Why am I doing it that way? Because I'm an idiot. Definitely am. We've got a full webcam in here somewhere. No, that's me again. No. We'll get there. We're going to get there. We will get there. We will get there. Right, hang on. Let's get video capture, add a source. That one. Boom. Hey. Fit to my screen. There we go. Right. This is a very messy workbench, I'm not going to lie. We have our wonderful anime girls underneath it. What I will do is we're going to drag that to the very bottom. So, because we really should be seeing a. You know what? We'll just reload the screening and see what it does. Yeah, no, it's going to sit there. That's fine. Right, so let's start again. This is a Dell Inspiron. Oh, a Dell Inspiron. Oh, now I know why that doesn't do anything. Because I dragged it and it did shit. That's why, right. We will get there, guys. We're gonna get there. There we go. Now you guys can see what I can see, albeit for the world. So, anime, yay, we love anime. This is a Dell Inspiron 5100. It was given to me by a friend of the channel. Doesn't use it anymore. They would use it on the internet, but obvious reasons, it's old. It's not that it doesn't work, it does work, but it is old. Okay, so, hey Harry. Hey! My dude, I was talking about you last night. Hope you're well. I hear you're beefing it out, my friend. Hopefully you're good. So yeah, it is a little laptop. It was free. We've got it. I'm going to switch open. Hopefully this is going to bring up and you guys are going to be able to see the incredibly bad experience. Those of us that grew up actually went through this at one point. So I've got two video points at this point. Above me, this is going to be the PC on the desk. Over there, get your hand right, over there will be, I hope, the output from the screen, because seeing it like this, I don't really want to lay it down because you guys aren't going to see anything and it's not going to be helpful to you. So yeah, hi Felicia, hi Harry, and we have our wonderful Nightbot in service. There we go, we have XP. Yes, this is a Windows XP system. It is what you could call ancient. And I think that's actually being relatively kind. So if we do a quick few button pushes, what we may get, or we should be able to get up, is the info page for you guys to read. So you can see it's a old-fashioned Pentium 4 2.4. It has half a gig of RAM, and it's running Windows XP 2002 Service Pack 3 edition. So that is actually the latest version of Windows XP. Those of you that are paying attention down here, which you guys really can't see too well, let's see if we can get this down here for a bit. I'll bring it down here. Down here, you can see, yes, mouse buttons, they're not there. This actually has micro switches. Someone has put micro switches on this. I know why they did that, and I actually thought it was a cool way to fix it. It was a brilliant way to fix it. It was absolutely superb and exactly what I'd expect from the friend of the channel, because, well, yeah, I mean, it's very much a budget and very much a budget and fix it situation, unfortunately. And hopefully, come on, do as you're told. Oh, I shouldn't have moved this. There we are. Right, either. No. Stay. New camera holding points. Like that. Well, that will have to do for us. Not a lot you're going to miss, to be fair. Good Lord. Hopefully that stabilises. There we go. We're just going to leave that alone now. So yeah, I've got micro switches down here on the edges here. The actual buttons don't work, and yeah, it is a very old system, which I don't know how much space this has got actually. So let's have a quick look for what we've got in it. It has got a CD drive, 20 gig. Wow. Okay, so it's a cheeky little 20 gig system. Finished by Nick. We're actually going to shut this down. Right, so I do have a hard drive. So this is an old 40 gig Toshiba. It is old, because this will be IDE. I do not think this is going to be SATA. I'll be very surprised if it is. So we're just going to unplug a few bits here, and we're going to switch over to what will be the main screen. So we're going to go full. That one. There we go. So yeah, I kind of fluffed that, didn't I? But there we are. This is how old it is. We got, going from left to right, we've got Ethernet. That's actually a FireWire, so known as 1394. So yeah, a little bit of a hint. If you guys have got an old style iPod and you're trying to connect it up and you can't connect it up, it won't sync, keeps playing around, go and get yourself a USB to FireWire converter. FireWire is actually set at a set speed. USB, for some reason, the latest versions of USB appear to be too quick for the old iPods. I don't know why, rather irrelevant. We've got VGA, we've got two, I think these are USB 1s, I don't think they're USB 2s. This, yes, this is actually an SVGA port, I believe. So yeah, it's old style port, and that, well, that is actually our power socket. It has such an odd power socket. Over here we've got a modem, and this is actually, this is, come off, no, it's not going to come off, won't force it at the moment, we'll take that apart in a minute. That's actually the battery compartment for the internal battery. Over here we have a PCI slot that is actually broken. which is useful. All that's in the wrong way around. It's actually in the wrong way around. There we go. So we fix that. We've got audio out, audio in, and a CD disk drive on the bottom. So this is actually going to be somewhat relevant to us. Should be hard drive in there, and that should be memory. Emphasis on the word should. So we'll grab out a few of our little bits. It looks like Harry's not currently talking to us. He came onto the channel, he was there. He hasn't said anything. Could join us on Discord. He's gone. Electrical on board. Felisa, hi guys. Hopefully you're here for a bit of fun, watching enough to take something apart. So, just going to remove these at the moment. Oh, okay. Not what I was expecting. I was expecting the hard drive in there. So that could be the hard drive we catch. Oh, that's going to be disgusting. Oh, it could be. They may have combined. Oh man, this is that old. Wow. Okay, let's have a. We're just going to take all of this apart because we can. Give it a once over before we go too far. Oh, look at that. So we've got 2 sticks. Got 256. So probably max this out to be fair. This is 133. So this is DDR. It's not even DDR2. It's just standard DDR here, guys. So over here, this will be the Wi-Fi. That kind of implies that that's got Bluetooth, which would be interesting. That's a surprise if it has. So that will be a surprise if that has got Bluetooth. We're going to put that back on. We do not need that cover off. A quick look at these, check the cable, check it's in properly, that's all fine. We're going to put that cable back on. I actually thought that would be the hard drive, but I mean, it would have been just about big enough. But with the CD drive there, that's quite tight. This is actually quite a tight little system. I still think that's the battery, because Dell did make these removable batteries. He says, trying to get it out, failing, and how. So yeah, I do think that is a battery. Mainly a bit more looking at that one. I'm going to have a quick look at this one over here. So I'm going to check this again. Now you rip this out. So that's just a, as you see, it's a lovely little Dell plate. Nothing too mad. I've got a little box here to hold my stuff. I have Cinnamon Slice, I think. They all have names in them somewhere. Gotta like our anime, guys. Oh. Nothing wrong with a little bit of anime. That's my answer. Maybe it's a tech thing. Here we go. Right, here we are. And actually, surprisingly, the drive I have. So this is the spare drive I have, which I can't actually remember where this came from. I think this is a shielding bay from like a PS3 or something like that. This is a 20 gig, which we already knew. So we're just going to swap these out. I don't actually know if this 40 gig works, to be fair, but the reason for swapping it out is because I don't know if there's any data that they want to keep on the other drive, and I don't actually know if I can get the drivers for XP, which is, yeah, I mean, drivers for XP. It's XP, guys. XP? I mean, who on earth has XP these days? So just to be clear, this laptop actually is still working. The battery surprisingly has 2 hours of battery life in it. It does appear to have been through a little bit of the wars, but nothing by what you'd expect from some places. Oh, this is definitely, this must be a PS3 case. Got to bend it to get down. Yeah, definitely something PS3 ish. I do have a PS3. Old fat one somewhere. Or I did. There we go. Right. I'm going to throw that one side. I don't actually need that bit. Interesting enough. So, let's get you guys onto a webcam. So, on these, so this is Hitachi. You can see this is an IDE form factor. It's not SATA. It's not necessarily a bad thing. Just means it's going to be a damn sight slower. I mean, a lot slower. This thing's going to be a dog to deal with. This is also why I'm taking out the hard drive, because to leave the hard drive in, it's going to cause us pain in the long run. As I say, it's got a USB 0 on this, so changing this out to a 40, it's not a bad one. I have somewhere, I don't know where I've got it, I've got one somewhere, but there's actually a I have an adapter somewhere. It'll be in there actually. I have an adapter, I had it for ages, and it's actually a SD to IDE connector. No, it was an SD to CF, so compact flash, for those of you who aren't aware. And I have a compact flash to IDE converter. It's not the smallest set in the world, but it does have a benefit that you end up putting something that is flash related into the system, which can be useful. Now this is actually stuck in here. Why is this stuck in here? Okay, so yeah, interesting. So I'd say someone's had this out before me, mainly because in here, if you guys can see it, if I can get the angle right, there is some stuff in there. This is old gunk, nothing too special. Okay, that off there like that. I'm just going to put this back on here. That's it all in, perfect, spot on, and goes to 40. Now we'll screw it all back again. I mean, wow. IDE 40. That's an upgrade. Upgrading this thing with a spare drive. It's terrible. It's terrible. I mean, this is just terrible. I dare say this system actually maxed out at 512 for an old laptop. There is an XP code on the bottom of this machine. I'll be honest, XP, I don't think if you can activate it now, you'd be surprised. If Microsoft haven't turned off the activation servers, which is the other reason for removing the 40. Because removing it gives us an option to go back. Where I don't even know what's on this drive, and truth be told, I don't care. I don't give a shit what's on that drive. So, not screwing that down at the moment. yeah, not going to screw that one in at the moment. We're just going to leave it as is. We're going to flip back over and get you guys back into the stream so you guys can see what's going on. So, so if I can make this full, there we are. So over above us, we should get that. Over here, we should get the desk for now. So I do that. What we should have. Oh, okay. All right. Okay, that's interesting. You guys can't see this, which is a bit of a shame. I don't think this is just going to do VGA straight out the can. Be very surprised if it did, to be fair. So what's just happened is it's just come up with a grub loader. So that lovely little that lovely little bit. Oh, try not to lose all the screws. I'll do that for now. So you can see on here, it actually says grub loading, please wait. Well, we're not going to wait. Where the hell's the delete key? And here we are. So yeah, we got 5:12. We knew that already. Time. Well, time on that clock's not right. Sort that out in a minute. It's not too far out. Yep. Alt P page. What? Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Right, change values. Caution, category. Disk drive letters may change if. Yep. Well, we know that. We're pretty happy with that. We can move that up like that. We change values. No. Can't get in. Can't get into that at all. That's what else we got? Okay. Oh wow. I'll move that to the top like that. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Do another page. Post minimal internal modem. Really don't need that enabled. Wireless. Yep, we've got wireless. Wireless control. FNF2. Yep. Wireless is on. Excellent. We've got some stuff. This is a really old BIOS. And we're at 85%. 80% discharging. Brightness, auto mode disabled, and that, you know, this is an XGA screen. Oh wow, this is an old screen, and yeah, it's only got a CD in the modular bay. I don't know how the hell do we save changes. Wow, this thing is ancient. It really is. Restart that once more, and hopefully this time we make it G-parted up. Maybe. Why not? It's not liking something. We got any other? Oh, there we go. Okay, so that's actually trying to boot. It's trying to boot, but it can't boot. We may actually have to use an old-fashioned disk to do this. Might actually have to. Well, that's going to be upsetting, isn't it? Might have to come back to this, guys. Cheeky little system. I was looking forward to trying to do some weird one for this. Wonder if we've done it will work. Let's find out. Let's find out. Error 15. Oh, I'm assuming error 15 is just terminal. I can't remember offhand. Let's have a little look. Grub error 15. File found, this error is displayed. So yeah, basically we stop breaking it. Oh yeah, stop breaking it, it'd be better off, won't we? Okay, so yeah. Grub error 15 means balls. So now I've got to ask a question, what am I going to do about that? Yeah, well, what have we got? What have we got? Software. Let's have a quick little look, see if we've got anything sensible that we can run on this, just to give it a go. Nope. Yeah, that's some old stuff. CCNA. Yep. And that one. What's in this one? No, I just got CD cases. Old school guys. Old school. Going back like 4 billion years. Okay, so yeah, not going to be beating that up. Yeah, Quishy, I was going to. You can't actually see the screen, I don't think. You may be able to if I do that. You can see here it's actually getting an error 15 on it. I am trying to do this via a IOD, so yeah, I would install Linux on it. I fully intend to install Linux or Linux if you prefer on it. Problem is this drive, the drive in the machine is only a CD drive. I don't think it's even a DVD. Yeah, it's just a CD drive. Oh wow, and it looks like our AutoMod bot is being a little bit, yeah, it apparently doesn't like the term damn. How about that? So yeah, it's that old. I may actually need to get an operating system back on this. I may actually have to put a DVD drive into this. It's not what I was expecting to do today. Well, yeah. Yeah. So that's a 5100 XP variant machine. So if you caught the start of the stream, it did have this lovely little drive. It's not your fault. I have a thought though. I do have a thought. I just got to remember where I put everything. And where I've got the discs, because it doesn't want to boot off of the USB with. I think it misinterprets what the IOD is, and I think that's part of the problem. So we could do a few bits. We could get Rufus down. So those of you that aren't aware, we could get. I've got some distros. I mean, obviously I've got distros on here at the moment. So we know it will boot off of USB because it's seeing the drive. I wonder what the size maximum will be for it. you know what? We're gonna have a bit of fun, guys. Anything in the parts box? No. Right. Plan. Got a plan. Right. I'm gonna walk over here for a moment because I can, and I am going to. He says delving into piles of stuff on the desk. We aren't defeated. We will not be defeated. If I've in. That one is. That's got work on it. Where did you there then? Right, okay. That's fine, we'll have that. Want that, and I want that. Right. Plans, boys and girls. Plans. Okay, so a trusty case and a 64 gig micro SD card. This is overkill. All it is this is massively overkill. If we actually felt like it, we could back up the whole of the drive that's on the system to the SD card, still have space for the 8 gig install, say Ubuntu, if we were to try and do Ubuntu. Yeah, Ubuntu is not going to run on this, guys. I don't think even Ubuntu will run on it. I think Ubuntu I think needs a gig of memory. I don't think this will run. I'm going to try it though. I'm going to try. It's a bit half, isn't it? Something different. So, how would you guys go around getting your... What do you guys do to get your discs done? I mean, I love the name Quishy Quishy. That's great. I love it. What do you do for your installs? How do you get your installs going? What's your preferred method? Do you have a preferred method? In here somewhere, we have we're going to plug. Okay, this, by the way, ladies and gents, I got given this. That's thinking. It is incredibly bad. 512 gig, but it isn't 512 gig. It was never 512 gig, ever. It could never be 512. It was it's supposed to be a 512 gig. Micro SD. Like hell. Absolutely like it. Just no. It's never going to be. It was never going to be. It could never be. So we've actually got an adapter, which is cool. And yeah, well, might as well take you guys through some of the step by steps of the madness. Do I want to use? Yeah, we're going to use that. We're going to pull some stuff off. Right. Let's have some fun here, boys and girls. Start by sticking that in there. Okay. So what I've done. There's a problem with this drive. Is it me? Go on, it's got to be me, guys. Got to be me. Must be me. Must be me, surely. Oh wow, that's the Christmas layout. Yeah, that's not gonna help. Oh, that'll do. Right, okay. Fine-yo. We're gonna go for. We'll just pull out the old-fashioned way of doing it. Could do it on the fly, guys. Display capture. Yeah. Oh well, that's at least detected something. Anyway, it's going to get very, very meta here, guys. Apologies for this. If you don't like your stuff meta, ooh, it's not your day. This is definitely a little bit Inception-y, guys. There we are. Look at that. Dum 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 dum. Watch it go into infinity. Fit that screen. There we are. Boom. We don't care. Right. So I'm going to throw you guys to the side for a moment, because, yeah, don't need to see it. So I'm going to go get a few bits open. There we are. Right. So I want Rufus. Oh, I could spell. Four years later. There we go. I've got my iod. All the various little bits and bobs that I've collected over the years. All the installs I've ever had to use. Some of them are disgusting, I won't lie. Some of them are absolutely bloody awful. Had an interesting one some time ago with a version of it was actually an old G5 Mac. That's how long ago it was. A G5 Mac. I managed to get hold of this G5 Mac. Nice and simple G5 Mac. It was all right. Yeah. A free Mac. Who's gonna argue about a free Mac? I wasn't at the time. Went to try one out, see what it's like. I don't really care about updates. Okay, so all we're gonna do. That's not going to go to any of those. That's fine. We are going to copy these, so we can go back and forth if we want to in a minute. And we're just going to put this into a temp directory. New folder, temp. So this is just my. This is actually an art PC. So I got hold of this. This PC is an old Asus all-in-one. It actually does have a SD card and slot on the bottom of it. Last time I tried to use it, it didn't go so well, but hey, you know, only live once kind of thing. Well, that did something. There we go. Didn't do a lot. Done even less now. It didn't seem overly happy, did it? Oh, there we go. You've added the drive. You've removed the drive. Yep. Well done. And you can't see the drive. Yay. It's probably because I'm pushing this system, to be fair. So the system I'm using to talk to you guys on at the moment, while we're sat here, it doesn't really matter. Rufus is not responding. Yeah, you can see this is. We'll just ignore that. We're gonna ignore that. So this is an i7 4500. It is a Asus all-in-one. Actually, I think it's like the EK version. I can't remember the exact model. It's not a bad little system. Certainly not for what I got it for. We're just going to wait for this to copy across for a few moments, and then once that's done, Rufus is completely upset. It doesn't know what it's doing. I suspect because it's got too many drives to pick from. Disk H, there we are. Disk H has finally woken up. So it has finally finished trying to scan the entire of Disk H, which as you can see is a 64 gig. It's going to be fun. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We're going to select an ISO in 4 years. Part of the reason for that is that anything I actually do on the internet now, I not only transmit to you guys, but I record it, because in the past, broadband being broadband, my broadband has given up halfway through a stream. I've not noticed, I've carried on, so these days I just record and hold the recordings, and if I need to I can then just go, oh, here you go, this is for you. Right, how far are we through? What are we copying? We are doing the Kali install, which is actually a 3 gig file. Didn't realise that was a 4 gigger. It's quite a short little one. Now we could put Gparted on here. I mean, this would make a great little DOS machine. We could use it for Zork and a few other things like that. It would be a crazy little dot. Might play Duke Nukem. Don't know. Definitely play Doom. Be too fast for Doom. That would be original Doom. Would just run mad on this. Say hello to everyone here. Electrical Longboard, Felicia, Nightbot, and obviously we have Quishy, Quashy, whichever, however you prefer to have your name pronounced. Person's choice. Alright, has that finished copying yet? Come on. 5 seconds, guys. Come on. Come on. 4 years later. Well, we know that's Doom Carry, and we're going to go for Ubuntu. We're going to try Ubuntu anyway. So, yeah, blah, 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 fine, go. Oh, here we go. We're just going to download them. Okay, yep, that's fine. Here's what to do with this little disc. Wait, this is going to be quite funny. But nothing if resilient, guys. I mean, you know, trying to go through this. I did clean this laptop out a little bit. Around here in all this, it's actually really filthy. I don't know what's been done with the unit. It's certainly been out and about for a bit. It still does need a wipe down, more of a wipe down than I've given it, to be fair. So yeah, it needs a bit more TLC, which I haven't given it yet. We'll do it at some point. But this is Rufus. For those of you who aren't aware, Rufus is a CD to USB writer. There are others out there. Can't remember the other one that I saw the other day. I saw one this morning. It's like E-Selector or something like that. A couple of them did used to have. I'm pretty sure Rufus used to at one point. Used to have the option to download the distros, so you could just download what you were going to use. Could. Emphasis on good. Now we'll just wait for this to finish, and then we'll give this a bash on this unit and see what happens. Only 5%. Kind of just want some music in the background. Could have pulled up some of the Harris Heller stuff. That would have been acceptable if I thought about it. I haven't even downloaded. I really ought to download some of that. Okay, so that is done. So those of you that are computer tech and savvy will notice that this is the system you're currently looking at is a Windows 8 install and not a Windows 10. I was interested in putting Windows 10 on it. I did think about doing that a while back. However, due to reasons we won't go into too far. Okay, here we go, guys. I'm going to bring this back over. I'm going to find Switch off display capture. Right, here we go. So now we have our wonderful Ubuntu. Okay, so we can test the memory. So that should just run a standard mem test. This is a brand new, well, it's new to me. The system is new to me. I would generally run a test on any system I get, and it's a standard mem test, nice and easy, you know, and bleep, there you go, it's off. And yeah, it's not got a lot of memory, so this is actually going to take a short while. Well, off you go. There we are. One day they're going to learn that I'm actually streaming and not to put everything on voice phone. They all lied, but they for some reason put everything onto it. So that, yeah, very simple test. It does take a while to run. I'm not going to run all of it, but I'm actually relatively satisfied that that's going to work. So we can go back through, install Ubuntu, and this is where it's going to do a memory check. Hopefully, I say memory. It's going to do a check for suitability and whether or not it thinks it can run. I don't think it's going to do it that happily, to be honest. I don't think this is going to run that happy. In fact, I'd say it probably isn't, on the grounds that it's just reset. Oh, take it back. Take it back. I don't know, can we? That is in there. I don't know if that's... Let's have a quick look, shall we? Okay, so at the moment we don't have... We don't have the screen with the... I'm just going to hit enter on all these. If you do this, you won't be able to detect the... Enter activates buttons. Oh. Whatever. Surprisingly, this is actually going to install. I thought this would actually argue like hell. I really did. I was hoping that we'd be able to get the... well, I've still got the audio output. I've got... Oh, yeah, I've got it connected. Haha! Idiot! Helps if you actually have it powered. That was a bit dumb, wasn't it? Put that in there. There we go. Well, I seriously doubt it's going to output that way. Let's go have a little look. Yeah, it's not going to output the way we want it to output. It may do eventually. Yeah, it's going to take a while, guys. Yeah, detecting network hardware. You detect that network hardware, mate. You do it. Oh, hello. What we got? T1 teases primary. It's a laptop. We're going to use that as primary. Select wireless. I'm not interested. Just full name. Me. Username for your account. Choose password. Not interested. Do not care. You entered an empty password which is not allowed. Please choose a non-empty password. Use a weak password. Yes, I don't care. This is literally to test it. Just go away. Yeah, it's not connected. it may take some time. Yeah, it's going to take fucking years, mate. You know why? You know it's going to take years? You want to know why? It's because I've got this plug here. I just want you to install the vanilla version. Yep. Well done. Do not configure. I'm not interested at the moment. That's fine. Select your time zone. Well, none of those. To choose your language and select the country desired. Wow. Okay. Funny enough, English. Yeah. Maybe I clicked. Did I click? I just. Yeah. Whatever. Not paying attention, guys. That's part of the problem. The following deals have mounted partitions. Unmount. Yeah, go for it. I don't know what the hell it's doing, but. Okay. Right. So we're going to go. Okay, guided. 40 terabyte. Yeah. 40 gigabyte. There we are. We're going to use that one. Right, change to disk. Yes. Go forth and multiply. There's a good boy. So yeah, this is a. I haven't actually taken this apart yet. I do need to take the base off at some point. Potentially clean it out completely. Give it a complete tidy up. I may look at getting the mouse pad replaced because the mouse pad has definitely been interfered with. I'm hoping that the two micro switches that are there aren't soldered to the board. Doesn't really matter. I mean, it works. I'll just use an external mouse anyway, but yeah, I mean, who wouldn't? Why wouldn't you use a mouse? I mean, that's the question. Why would you try to use a trackpad? Yeah. So reasons for not using XP, guys. Most of you watching this, I really hope you already know, but XP is not supported by anybody. Zero, zilch, nada. This system, bless its little cotton socks, its ability to actually search the internet. It has IE7 on it, or had IE. Well, this drive has IE7 on it. Yeah, there's not a lot you can really say about it. It was a free system. It's a cheeky little system. It definitely works, so that's a start. At some point, I'm hoping we get enough of a video output that I can actually share the screen and you guys can see what's going on. I mean, obviously, if I do a little bit of moving, you guys can probably see a bit more of the screen. But you're just doing what I'm doing, which is seeing a red bar go across it, so. We're just going to be here for a moment. Four years later, this may actually do something. Maybe. Maybe. Go away, YouTube, I'm not interested. Clear off. Yeah, this is going to take a while, guys. Looks like Ubuntu is going to be the one for us. I will stop the stream because this is going to take a hell of a long time to go through. I will record the results and put them on the YouTube channel shortly. Unless you guys really want me to stay online. I mean, I can stay online, you guys can sit there and watch it and whack it on full screen for you. You can view the happiness that is a bar going across the screen. I assume that's a happiness for some of you. Some of you like watching a bar. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. It's near a light bulb. I will catch you guys in a little while. Because yeah, this is going to take a while for it to run through. Once it comes back up, 65, it's not too bad. Let's get in there, wherever there is. It could be a while, though, couldn't it? Let's put some. I'm going to find some music. Put some music on for you guys, and for me, for my own sanity.
Can't you see it in my face? A demon living in disguise, but you can see the killer in my eyes. I've got a look you can't escape. You can't escape. No one understood the world that I was making. Look me in the face and tell me I was faking. Maybe I'm a little young, but you don't know what I've become. Can't you see it in my face? A demon living in disguise, but you can see the killer in my eyes. I've got a look you can't escape. What you think about when you're born into a fire? Let 'em burn it out. Sell 'em to the richest buyer. They wanna let the world decay. They tell us lies and fade away, fade away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. Listen up now, because we're never dropping out. Beat the odds, beat the big house. Our brains are bigger than the doubt. We've been thinking for ourselves, never let the truth fade away. This is bigger than ourselves, we won't let the world burn away, burn away.
Well, guys, school wearer, the ultimate school wearer. I haven't got the hat supply plugged in, and oh wow, it has yeah. I think partway through the install and it's just gone bye bye. Let's have a little look, see if we can recover it. Never know. Could be a surprise. Have that in there. And this. Working. Should be a pretty simple install in there. There we go. Back over. Hit a button. And we're back into the install Ubuntu bit. Whoops. I think that kind of understands today. Well, you get the idea of what we can do to this system, and what I am going to do to this system. So, I'm going to do a run through and see what happens. I dare say this is going to get upset. Just go for it. And yeah. I will see you guys next time. Maybe a little later. I may do a game in a bit actually. Leave this running in the background and just have a little look at it. Let's see what it gets to do. Start it off again with the power supply going. Until then, guys, stay safe. Be well. Somewhere around here, I've got the full webcam. There we are. Yeah, so that's where we are at the moment, guys. It's gonna be a while. We will get it on there. We will get the Ubuntu system running. I've got it in rescue mode at the moment, see if it'll actually do anything. But until next time, take care, be safe, guys and girls, and yeah, we will see you soon.